is episode what? 14.
14.
Episode number 14.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Couch Co-op with Hop Along Games. We are Hop Along Games together, and this is episode number 14.
14.
It's a baker's dozen. That's what what's his name always says.
Yo, I want 14 donuts.
No, never mind. So, I'm Kirrok.
I'm Aggro.
I'm Macleaniac.
And we are...
We know who we are. They know who we are.
They know who we are.
Yeah, we introduced ourselves like 5 times.
We are Hop Along Games.
We're also Hop Along Games.
Okay, and I'm about to take a sip out of this beer for the first time. I pre-opened it. I took a sniff.
Pre-ordered.
Pre-ordered it.
Did I say pre-ordered?
No, you didn't. You're
Okay.
good.
All right, so I've opened it, and it's called Kelly's Contraption.
I've never seen that beer before.
I don't know, craft beer. Was it 5% alcohol? And I'm not sure where it's made. Product of Canada,
of course
Ontario.
it is.
Yeah. So I smelled it, and it smells different. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing super fantastic. It's all right. It's kind of they actually have a little caption here about John B. Kelly, who created the steam engine, and then they have a picture of him with the steam engine, and it tastes a little bit like the grease from the steam engine.
That sounds delicious.
But it's good. It's good.
That sounds terrible.
It's good. Actually, it's very palatable. Trust me.
Trust him,
Compared
guys.
to
Trust
the
him.
peanut.
Just
do you
trust him.
trust him?
Pumpkin.
Do you trust him?
Who do we trust around here?
Kirrok.
Kirrok.
Kirrok is super trustworthy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Trustworth plus 1.
So going along with the trusting Kirrok theme, Kirrok has offered me a Palmy's Farmhouse cider. This is also from Ontario. It's good. Hang
It's
on,
good.
let me.
You like it?
I feel
let
like
me
you've
try
had
it.
Palmies before, but not the farmhouse cider.
Maybe not.
This is
It's
really
tasty.
good. I've had it, and I bought like a bunch of cans. I love it.
Yeah,
Smells
it's
good.
super tasty.
Yeah, it's very good.
It is a little bit like it's sour, which is nice. It's fairly dry, but it's got like this like florally flavor to it. And maybe it's just a different type of yeast that they use. I don't know, but it's delicious. That's what I got.
Right on. I've got the Lancaster Bomber. And I think it's a UK beer. I don't know.
I think you're right.
There's a link for somewhere in the UK.
Yeah.
I know that it's based, like, the can is all, like, it looks like a bomber. And it's based after the Aggro Lancaster, which I thought was a plane built in Canada. I don't know. I don't know anything.
I think you're right.
Because I know the
The
Aggro
Aggro
Arrow.
or the Arrow?
Well, the Aggro Arrow was like
Aggro
a
Arrow.
famous
Canadian
built
yeah, you're
like
right.
jet fighter or some kind.
Yes.
Totally.
But the Aggro Bomber, I have no idea. I'm going to drink it.
It was purely Canadian, eh? And that's what he's
Those
talking about.
Hoosers.
That's what he's talking about.
Damn. So if yours tastes like the oil in the contraption, mine tastes like the fuel in the bomber. It's
No, really, does it?
it's I don't know. I don't want to be picky, but it's not great. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know,
Mine tastes like flowers. I'm happy.
You want to do a switcheroo? Not a switcheroo, just a switch taste.
yeah, we can do a switch taste.
Okay.
I don't want to taste your guys' shit.
Well, you're
She's
happy
loving
with
her
yours.
I'm happy with mine.
Oh yeah, yours is.
I like yours better.
Yeah. Give it back.
I was really hoping
yours
you'd
is
be
not
like,
not as good.
It's
no.
just boring. There's
Yeah, it's
like
very-
nothing to it.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm
All
happy
right.
with mine.
Okay.
I'm good.
Remember never to buy that again. Okay.
Right? All right, let's
Let's move on to
get
the main part of
down
our show.
to the nitty gritty.
All right. I'm gonna. Can I?
Please,
Can
yes,
You may.
please.
You may.
Okay.
Yep,
In
I
fact,
insist.
I wish you would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry up.
I'm gonna open this. Okay, it opened.
I just
I
love how everyone struggles with it. It's kind of the best part.
It's
gonna
harder
look
than you
inside.
expect.
You really got to want a question to
Yeah.
get in there.
Make it so that I can answer with a Zelda
Yeah,
game.
pick a good one. Come on.
Okay, I got a good one.
Hyrule Warriors.
Okay.
Hyrule Warriors is my answer.
Wait. Is this really real? Because did we not answer this once before?
We totally did.
That's not possible. We killed them all.
Get it. Another one.
No.
Get another one.
Wait, hold on. People at home, they're gonna wonder.
They're gonna wonder
endlessly
what
it
it
was.
was. It was favorite mobile game.
We've answered that.
We've answered that. You
Wiz
had the Weed
Khalifa's
guy.
Weed
Yeah,
Farm.
exactly.
All right, back into the box.
Back into the box.
Who submitted that one?
How did that happen?
Who submitted
Where's
that
our
one? Come on.
producer?
Where's quality control
Producer.
around here?
I
No
say we
one's-
beat him up. He's behind the camera. Right over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
We
I'm
have
not
gone
looking
off
inside.
the rails.
Okay, I got one. See that? Threw it onto the table.
Couldn't get into it.
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors.
What video
Oh my
game
God.
have you bought and rebought over and over again as a re-release or remaster?
Okay, I got this one.
Go ahead.
I got a couple answers. Can I jump in while you guys think?
Go for it, because I got one, but I don't think it's the right one.
This is a game that I've bought twice, and I've considered buying a third time, but I have not. And that is Minecraft.
Oh,
I originally
good
bought
answer.
Minecraft on the PC, and this was super early days. So this was in the alpha days. We modded the hell modded the hell out of the game. We had our own server. It had a train station with interconnectivity. Like it was
Nice.
We really spent a lot of time on that.
Love
And then we
Minecraft.
kind of drifted away. And then one day I got a PS4 and I was like, ooh, Minecraft. It'd be nice to play it sitting on the couch. It's a pretty relaxing game. So I bought it again.
A game again.
Damn, that bomber. That bomber, though. I've only taken one sip. And now I'm considering buying it on the Switch because I like the
Nice.
thought of
I have it on
not
the
like the Pocket Edition, which is on iOS, but the full game. Being able to like, I don't know, play that on a train or something like.
It's actually really good on the Switch. I
Is
have
it?
on,
Yeah?
So, funny enough, your answer is bang on right with me. I have it on PC. I have it on Switch. I have it on PS Vita. I have it on 360. I have it on Xbox One.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Yeah.
So you outdid me with the amount
Yeah.
of consoles.
And
that
you know what?
bought
It
on.
didn't even cross my mind. I was thinking of a different game altogether.
But Minecraft's a great one because it's like a game that's not a game. Like it's not
Have it on
a huge
iOS?
commitment. Like it's, you just kind of jump in, you walk around, you build whatever the hell you want to build. And then at some point you become tired of that and you either scrap your world or stop playing.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
know
okay
what?
with it.
The best thing about Minecraft is scrapping the world and starting over.
Yeah.
Because you'll never build the same world twice.
Yeah.
Right.
And you always care a ton about what you're building. And when you're done, when you have no one to show it to, that's when you're just kind of like, I guess I'm done. No one will ever see this. I'm super proud
That's
of
such
that
a
one
good
thing.
answer.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be hard for me to think of something else.
Was that going to be your answer? Or?
No,
Okay.
no. I had a different game in mind. And I don't want to use that one. I want to think of another. So, Aggro, you go ahead. If Macleaniac, you're done.
That's it.
That's it?
I think that speaks for itself, Minecraft.
Damn, that's such a good one.
Sorry.
I have two games that I
Okay.
have purchased multiple times, and I've actually mentioned I think both of them on our show before, but for different answers. One of them is Dungeon Keeper. I have purchased multiple times. Originally, I bought it on CD, and then I bought it maybe on CD again because CDs get scratched and you lose shit, and that was the days before Napster. Napster, guys. And
Napster!
then I bought it on
Oh my God.
I bought it on GOG, and then I think I lost my account, so I bought it
So-
again on GOG. So I
Did
think
you
I
lose
bought
his
it.
their
say
account?
the title? Did
I
you
don't
say
know.
the title of the game? Because I think I'm
Dungeon Keeper.
Dungeon Keeper. Okay.
Yeah, so I've definitely bought that game several times, and I actually to this day still keep going back to it because it's so good. And it's again like kind of like Minecraft, it's relaxing, right? You're building your dungeons, and there's always like that one trigger event that triggers the hero to come into your dungeon, and you just kind of hold off on it and just keep building and keep mining and getting especially actually I think all of the levels after a certain point have infinite gems, so you get to build your beautiful elaborate dungeons. This is Dungeon
Right.
Keeper 1, by the way. You have your beautiful elaborate dungeons, and you just keep
gifted it
playing.
to
And
me.
I think I did,
and
yeah.
I played it for a little bit. I didn't quite get into it. But
Fair.
Couldn't get
but
into it.
Yeah.
It's
There
a
you
cool
go.
game.
Yeah,
It's different.
it's fun, and so that one I think I've purchased several times. But again, it's not a AAA. Well, maybe it was at the time, but it's not a AAA game. So every time I buy it, it's like $5. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
$5?
$5.
$5.
$5, making it
Not,
rain.
not $5. $5. $5. Did you just dab?
No, did she dab?
I thought she was.
No, I
trying
saw her do that.
Yeah, she tried to like
Guys, I was
make
sneezing.
it rain and then dab. Wow.
I just needed to sneeze. That's all. Oh god.
We need a slow-mo of that dab. I really hope that happens in post. Just saying.
I'm an adult.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
hold on.
anyway.
You
Just
mentioned
made my
two.
life.
You mentioned 2.
So the other.
Yeah. I think we're going to end this show right
Wiz
now.
Khalifa's weed farm.
Oh god. Hang on.
Pull yourself together.
Okay, hang on.
it
I
for
got
the
tears.
fans.
Hang on. Hold up. Okay. I think I got tears on the mic. Or snot. I don't know. Whatever. All right. So the second one. What was I gonna say? Twilight Princess. I bought twice. I bought it on GameCube and then I bought it on Wii U.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I bought that one twice.
It was on Wii, right?
It was Wii U. They remastered it for Wii U in HD, and it's a beautiful, beautiful game. It's got a darkness to it that I'm so thinking about the
He's thinking about the dab?
Yeah, just my brain went back to it.
Yeah.
Sorry, the sneezing. I just sneezed, guys.
I'm sorry.
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Dark
Okay.
AF.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned it was a dark episode.
It was dark compared to the other Zelda games. I mean, the one that came out right before it was Wind Waker, which was all cel shaded
Very
and like
cartoony.
really cartoony, really cutesy. You're sailing the 7 seas and stuff like that. And then you went to Twilight Princess, which was all like, you become a wolf, you're stuck in a body. It's almost like Stockholm syndrome with Midna, that's keeping you as a wolf, and she's basically controlling you and like pulling on you and stuff
Correct
like
me
that.
if I'm wrong. You could switch between the wolf and
You can at a certain point, you can switch
I
back and
remember it,
forth, going into like the dream nightmare
like a
world,
shadow world?
the shadow
Yeah,
world
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and then going back to
Exactly.
the regular world. Kind of went off the beaten path of Zelda games, but I really appreciated it. But I bought it twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought it originally on the GameCube, and then I bought it again. Actually, sorry, no, I think you're right. It came out on the GameCube and the Wii at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it was.
Because I could have sworn I had it on the Wii. That's
It's
why.
very-
But
yeah,
then
I
again,
think
I'm
you're
not
right.
very versed in it, so that's why I was taking your word for it.
Gotcha. And I didn't have the Wii until much, much later, when it was actually gifted to me.
Re-released and they rezzed it up.
Yes, so
on
they
the Wii.
redid it HD on
Nice.
the Wii U. So
Very
that's when So I have oh my god, I may actually have the Wii version too, to be honest
Really?
with you.
Yeah?
I might have all
Okay,
3
that's
versions.
Nothing to be
Yeah.
ashamed of. The Wii,
Yeah. So I have that one. That one's a good one too. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
go ahead.
So my turn. So Minecraft. I'm totally shocked that it didn't even dawn on me to talk about Minecraft.
I stole that one.
There was another one that I was thinking of, but I thought of a better one that I actually have on. Okay. So I have this on PlayStation, the original. Mm-hmm. I have it on Game Boy Advanced, and the Game Boy Advance is actually slightly different. It's not a full exact copy of it, but it's in still the same vein.
I really want to guess. Keep going.
I have it on emulators. I have it on
ROM.
PSP.
Yep.
I have it on PS Vita.
What the fuck game
What
are you
game
talking
is
about?
this?
And I absolutely love
It
this
spans
game.
like
I
10
absolutely
years.
love this game, and this game, I have not finished it. I've not finished it because I get so caught up in it, and then I lose interest. But it's deep, and you can do so much, and you can play, and I mean, well, I can't speak for the whole thing because I never finished it. But it's Final Fantasy Tactics.
Ooh.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
That game is dope.
That game is amazing.
So
Play
good.
it.
Right? So I've played other games like Tactics Ogre. I've played there are a few other type of tactics game, always looking for that same feeling that Final Fantasy Tactics gave me, and it just didn't. The closest one is Tactics Ogre.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still not exactly the same. And I played Final Fantasy. I played it on all those systems I mentioned, but each time I play it, I keep sitting down and I get that renewed feeling. I'm gonna play it this time all the way through, and I just play it, and I get to a certain point, and I've gotten to so many different. I don't even remember it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And what I like about it is the fact that it's the battle in that one moment. To me, it's a chess game each time. That's the way I look at
There's
it.
like 300 pieces, possible pieces.
Yeah, and then you get into the clothing your units, so you can actually give all your healing units or characters proper clothing for them, plus proper staffs and things like that. Whereas on squires and warriors and things like that, you give them their proper armor and weaponry and stuff. And I think in one of them they introduced the automatic feature where you just automatic and it would automatically assign the best possible weapon in your inventory to them,
which is awesome.
That was a big time saver. But I would spend hours just going through and go into a shop, buy different weapons, sell off the old weapons, and then equip all the weapons. And that alone took forever. And so I played that game. Unfortunately, I'm sad to say I haven't finished it. I really do want to finish it. I have
finished it on the Super Nintendo.
On the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, but I bought that game over and over again just because it just hooks me, and I love it so much for and the pixel art is also part of what makes the magic for me. It's just the beauty of the game.
Yeah.
And then the fact that you get to move, choose an action, then move the next guy, choose an action, move the next guy, choose an action, and then watch the enemy do their turn and see where you get set up. And it's just the turn-based. I love it. It's so much fun.
And the time you spend equipping all your characters is not even just cosmetic. The game is hard, so you need to spend that time so that you can even stand a chance in the next battle.
I've done hour and a half battles and lost. And then it's like, oh yeah.
But you lost based on a couple bad positions or ill preparedness, right?
And if you're wondering, if you've never played it, things like the type of terrain you put your character on makes a difference, whether they're elevated or whether they're lower.
All about the high ground in that game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And which direction they're facing. So once you attack your enemy, you have to decide which direction you want your character to face, whether it's towards your enemy if they're still not knocked out or if they're still alive, or in another direction. Because if they attack you from the side, they'll do more damage than if they attack you from the front, or if they attack you from the back, they'll do more damage as well. Such an amazing game.
It's a great game.
Yeah. Great game. Love it. I want it on the Switch, by the way. I'm praying they release it for the Switch. I will buy it.
How many Square Enix games are on the Switch, though?
There's a couple, I think.
Is there, yeah?
I think so. I don't know, actually. I can't answer that 100%.
Fair.
I'm
if you know,
assuming.
Throw it in the comments. Give us a running list in chronological order of all of the Square Enix releases on the Switch.
On Switch, yeah.
Please,
that would be awesome.
And thank you.
Isn't Xenogears Chronicles one?
Ooh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Omit that one. We know that
one. Comment the other ones.
Yeah. If there are any. Yeah.
So that's mine. I was rambling on there. Sorry.
Good answers.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good answers.
Yeah. Minecraft. Wow.
It's a good one.
Okay.
All right. Next
up.
Next
one. I'm going in.
Aggro,
going
in there.
You're going in.
Pop it like it's hot.
Don't make me do more dances.
I'm trying to encourage dabs. I'm trying to get her to dab as often as possible. It's weird. We noticed a correlation between our subscribers growing and Aggro dabbing on the channel. Yeah, there seems to be a direct...
dabs, a lot of people love it. They just smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Yep, they dab that like button.
They dab that. That's awesome.
What are you doing, archery? What is that?
Does it have to be with the other one?
Yeah, you have to tilt your head. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. The things you learn on watching our channel.
How to dab.
How to dab with Aggro.
Hello, fellow kids.
Hello, fellow kids. Okay. All right. Well, back to business. Let's go.
We're having too much fun on this one.
This is a hard one. Has a video ever brought you to tears?
No, because I have no soul.
Video game?
No, because I have no soul.
Video game
has
brought
a
you to
video game
tears.
ever brought you to tears? That's empty.
That's empty. Okay.
Hang on. Sorry. I was really far away from the mic, just in case anybody didn't catch it. Has a video game ever brought you to tears?
That dab brought me to tears.
I cried.
I have one. It was actually fairly recent, too.
All right, well, let's
Can I
get
go?
sad about it.
Yeah, okay. I know it's gonna.
I know.
Yeah,
This is like,
down.
can we choose a different question?
Yeah,
No,
the
this
fun-
is so.
No.
It's
The
see,
fun
video games are
It's
moving.
over.
All right, can I go?
Yeah.
Okay, so I played and streamed recently Firewatch.
Oh,
that's a good game.
That is a good one.
And it's a great game. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's a good story that just unfolds as you go. And the art style's really, really cool. It's kind of like almost like cell shading, but not. very very cartoony, but not. It's weird to explain.
But
yeah,
not.
It's more on the cartoony side, but if you play it, it's not hyper realistic graphics. Although even my computer had a hard time running it, which was pretty crazy. So the very beginning of the game, I would say the first 10 to 15 minutes is not gameplay. It's just text. Mm-hmm. And as you play through it, as you go through it, you're choosing different options. They basically give you two options. So they present a scenario, and this is all to set up your background for what's to come. Right?
And he was in tears the whole time.
No, they got to a point where this is why it was personal. It hit me hard.
Oh, no.
And I was streaming, and I had to really compose myself and not cry. And there's one part where, so the way it goes, and I don't want to really spoil anything, but the way it goes is in the first part where the text is and you choose different options, it starts off with you meeting a girl at a bar, and you get the choice to tell her she's beautiful or make a funny and you're drunk or whatever, and you keep going through it, and eventually it goes years into the relationship with that girl. You get a dog together, you marry, you propose, and so on, and then she gets sick mentally, and then it gives you the option to send her away to her parents so they can take care of her, or you take care of her. And that's where it really hit me, because in my family, you guys know, my mom has ALS, and my dad is taking care of her most of the time. So it really hit home, and I was like, really, like in the stream, I was like, so I had to hold myself back, and I just kept on going. But then once I passed that point, I was fine. But yeah, that game was recent. I don't think I've ever had any others really do it that hard for me, but mostly because I can relate right, to that specific situation. And it's a good game. I mean, if you guys want to play it, it's a great game. It's a good 6 to 9 hour playthrough, roughly. The ending was a little bit, to me, was a little bit anticlimactic, but still worth the gameplay, like all the way through the storyline. So it's really good.
Great game.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I didn't finish it, but it was.
Okay.
I did get through like that part in the first little bit of it, and I would like it. It was pretty moving. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah.
In that game, it felt like I really didn't know how it was going to tie itself up. And then at the end, I realized that it didn't know either.
It didn't know. Yeah, exactly. And that's
like
why
I was like, how could this possibly end?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I said it was a little bit on the anticlimactic side, because it was like it did end, but it didn't feel complete. But that's okay. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
Right? So
it's supposed to leave it a little open to interpretation. You're supposed to think about it. It's a thinker.
Excellent game.
Aggro?
Look, I cry at the drop of a hat.
No way.
And I don't know that I've ever been moved to tears on a video game.
No, because I have no soul.
No character dying.
The only thing that I can think of was Thrall and his in World of Warcraft or Warcraft, the Warcraft world. Was Thrall with his lady friend with the baby, and they go. I can't even remember the whole thing, but I remember watching like a little cutscene and playing the quest through, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of sad."
That's kind of sad.
Like that might
trying to give the
not be
baby a
uplifting.
better life, and like, oh my God, who's in the Bible with the baby in the reed thing, and they put it down the. I don't even remember. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Reed baby.
The reed baby.
Reed baby.
Yeah. That was kind of sad, but I don't know that I have in like a specific game. I mean, there's certain games that I was sad when they finished, because I was like, okay, now I can't play the game anymore.
Okay, well, if it brought you to tears, that counts.
I don't know if I was crying about it though. I was sad on the inside.
She felt slight feelings of sadness.
So there was one game that I played when. Actually, no. This one in particular, I played when I was an adult. I played it on a fully legally acquired ROM. Was Dragon Warrior 4, which I really thought
during that.
Not during it, when it was finished. When it was
'cause
finished,
it was so
because
good.
it was so good, and you got to know, like, you had, I think it was 4 or 5 different chapters. I don't know if you guys played it.
No.
You had 4 or 5 different chapters, and you got to know each character. So each character, 5 chapters. So you had 4 characters, and each chapter was their life. This is an NES game, by the way. Each chapter was one of their lives, and you do all your quests, and you have a final boss for that character. I think anyway, whatever. And then that final chapter is when all of them get together and they do like the main quest.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
So it was pretty cool. So it was really it was really story heavy. So it was really interesting, and I feel like I vaguely remember that it finished quite abruptly. Like Dragon Warrior 3 was very long, and there was so much, and like you did the final boss, and they're like, by the way, there's this whole other boss that you have to do, and like go through this whole other process. And Dragon Warrior 4, I feel like, which may be called Dragon Quest here. I actually don't know. Anyway, I don't know what the North American version was. I was sad when it finished. I don't know if I cried about it though.
Okay. Well, you still had feelings.
I still had feelings sometimes.
That's good.
So it was okay. Like, I don't know. That's probably the saddest I've been when a game ended. It felt like it ended kind of abruptly.
How do you guys feel right now talking about sad games? Feel kind of bummed out?
Pretty bummed
Should we just
out.
call it, guys? Should we just call it?
No, I want to hear your sad game.
I haven't answered yet.
Okay.
Actually, can you repeat the question?
Can I just crumpled it up and threw it on.
I was
What
curious to
games
know
brought you
whether.
to tears or
Okay,
something?
yeah.
What video game brought you to
This
tears?
I can answer, but it's going to be of a different flavor. Because
Okay.
at first, as soon as I heard that question, I thought like, okay, what game was so sad that it brought me to tears?
Right.
And that's specific sadness. And to be honest, my answer is no. So there weren't
Weren't any that
There's
brought you
none.
to... Okay.
Plenty of games have moved me or
Sure.
made me drop the controller and my jaw hits the floor and I have to
Yeah.
think for 20 minutes or 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Gotcha, okay.
Like the end of the BioShock Infinite ending, I really had to think about that for a bit. Like I was really like it ended and I was like, I don't get it. I gotta think about
what
this.
just happened?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
I
had to
remember
like go
that.
back
Same.
over it. I had to watch YouTube videos that like explained it all, and I
Yeah,
was just kind of
yeah.
like, oh, okay. I was pretty close, but I didn't totally tie it all together. But in terms of bringing me to tears, I can be a little ragey. And as a
No
kid,
way.
yeah, I don't know.
No
if-
way.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
I've never seen it.
You would never picture it, in me, but it's true. It's true. I have another side that you don't often see. And when I was a kid, so I think it was on the regular Nintendo, there was a game called Tecmo Bowl. And Tecmo Bowl was a football game.
Okay.
And
Tecmo?
like the
Tecmo.
company Tecmo.
Yeah.
Their
Oh,
football
okay,
game was
okay,
called
got it,
Tecmo Bowl.
Got it.
And Tecmo Bowl was a pretty awesome game. Like, I hope there's someone out there that's like, fuck yes, Tecmo Bowl. Like, because I loved that game. And I'm not even a big sports game guy,
Okay.
but like, I mashed that game so much.
Right.
And they had like a championship mode where you would play, I don't know, there was like 12 or 18 or 25 games in their kind of like their version of the Super Bowl. And in this game, like it was pretty crushing in the sense that if you lost a game, it was over. And I spent an entire evening playing this game. And this game it's pretty crushing. Like you can be doing perfectly fine and then you'll just play, like the computer could just destroy you if it wanted to. It's like at any point it could just turn on its like God mode.
Yeah.
And it would just run faster than you, complete all the passes, tackle you every time you touch the ball. Like you were there was no hope of you surviving the onslaught of just like superior AI. It was like
okay.
a dark foreshadowing of the future. And I was a kid. I was probably, I don't even know. I want to say 8. I hope it doesn't come out that I was like 14. Like someone's going to date that game and date me and be like, dude, you were 21. But I feel like I was 8 years old and I remember playing the game and I was losing. And the thing about that game is even when you're losing, you got to play the whole game.
Okay.
So I was getting so frustrated. And I remember just like losing and it getting worse and worse and worse. And I had the controller in my hand and there was tears streaming down my face. I was
no
so upset. And I remember my mom coming I played in the basement. She came to the top of the basement stairs and she's like, why are you playing this game? Like it's causing you so much grief. Why submit yourself to
So it moved
this?
you to tears, but it was not really because
It
you
wasn't
were
sad.
sad.
I was so upset.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
so angry.
Wow.
Like I was so pissed. I wanted to like throw the controller, but it was a shared console. My mom was clearly not that far away. So my reaction was squeeze a few out, just like a few little tears, a little upset.
We're gonna have to have a rematch.
You know what? I don't know. I think I'm done with that game.
Okay.
Like I'm in a spot in my life where I'm trying to do nice things for myself and that game's not invited.
Got it. Okay. Fair.
It's probably
Fair
nothing
enough.
but grief.
Yeah.
Tecmo
Wow.
Bowl.
That's pretty
Tecmo
awesome.
Bowl.
Wow, totally different reason, man. That's amazing.
Well, I couldn't. Otherwise, my answer would have been no. So-
What's a game that's moved you to tears? No.
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 Oh yeah, right. The question wasn't has a game.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just dab already. We need more subscribers.
She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. Oh my goodness.
That was awesome.
That was really excellent. Yeah, that was really cool.
Right on. Well,
All right.
if you liked what you saw, what do you do, Aggro?
Tap the like button.
What else do you do?
You click it
Where else can you find us?
on Twitter.
And where else can you send us money?
Yeah, we're actually on Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah, there you go. Patreon. So
Did I
Don't
win? Did I get
patronize
it?
me.
Oh,
don't
shut
don't
up.
patronize me. No, patronize me.
Patronize me.
Patronize me.
Patronize us.
Patronize them. I don't want to be
actually.
patronized.
It's pretty cool because you got the Patreon set up. They can get us drinks if they want.
They can buy us a
they-
drink.
They can just chuck us a buck if they want.
Chuck a buck or buy a drink.
Chuck
Yeah.
a buck.
Chuck a buck.
Chuck a loony doesn't work as well.
No.
Yeah, well, it could be coming anywhere in the world. So
Yeah, I guess.
So yeah, we're on all the social medias.
Find
Except
us.
Facebook, because
Except Facebook.
fuck
Yeah,
Facebook.
especially now what happened. Well,
No,
Yeah,
that's a whole nother podcast.
That's gonna
yeah, we are
Date
not
this
even
episode.
going to start
No.
Facebook.
No.
We're gonna skip that.
Yeah.
and act like we did it because we saw all this coming.
You know
That's
what?
right.
There's this awesome site called MySpace.
Hell yeah! Tom invited me. Tom from MySpace. He's my friend. He's my only friend. Tom, listen, he's such a good dude. He wears those white T-shirts. He looks over his shoulder.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So we hope you like what you saw, and if you did, just come on back for more. We got
Yeah.
more for you.
We're gonna have a lot more coming.
We'll
so.
be back for episode 15. At least.
15.
Yeah.
At least.
At least.
At least.
If not 14 and a half.
Yeah, we'll see. This might be our last episode ever, guys.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.
See ya.
Adieu.
Good. It was really
Okay,
good.
well, you got to do the boop boop. That's important. We
Okay,
got to
guys,
time this.
guys,
Okay,
guys.
first,
Hang
first
on,
I
hang
do
on.
it. So
Okay.
first the audio
no,
goes.
No,
No, the audio doesn't go.
The audio doesn't go because we need to record right up until the moment that I boop.
Okay, we got to coordinate
And
the
I
boop.
poop?
The
I
boop? No, the
You're gonna
boop.
poop?
boop.
No,
the boop.
not pooping.
No, yeah. But maybe the boop will be so good.
Pooping. Boop.
Not that boop.
Different poop.
Why did you enjoy that so much?
I pooped both of you, and neither of you did anything about it.
We're just beaten down.
the
There's
beer.
nothing
It's
left.
the beer. It's my steam engine and his jet engine beer.
Yeah, shit's gross, man. I'm so over
Oh,
it.
fuck me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So are you gonna poop?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, just poop already. God damn.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna boop. Oh, hang on, I'm not set up for this.
We're like,
One moment, please. Okay, ready?
yeah.